Hi everybody, it's Mel, and I wanted to kind of share what I love the most about working at No Matter What Recovery. I would say that not only are we helping people in the LGBTQ community heal, we are helping the community itself, because every single person who comes and finds a sense of healing at our organization also brings that to the community. So it is a pebble in a pond, and I love helping people find a new sense of direction and expand their capacity to love one another. There's nothing else I'd rather do than go out there and kind of educate the world on some very specific issues, including chemsex and trans care and just LGBTQ clinical work. So that is a passion piece that I get to walk into every day here at No Matter What.
My name is Victoria Rubio, and I'm a certified drug and alcohol counselor here at No Matter What Recovery. I love working for No Matter What Recovery because I love working with my community. The LGBTQ plus community continues to be the most vulnerable community when it comes to recovering from substances. I love to be a part of a staff that gives a personal touch to a client the minute they walk through the front door until the time they leave and continue their journey in sobriety. This work is especially personal for me as a woman of transgender experience. When I even thought about wanting to get sober, there was nothing like this for me. I was afraid of the medical establishment, and when I see clients come in here and they feel immediately safe because they see people that look like them and that are going through the exact same thing that they're going through, it just touches my heart. It's something that is so priceless. What No Matter What has here is completely magical, and I'm so glad that I get to be a part of it.
Hi, Bryce Belleville here, Admissions and Outreach Coordinator here at No Matter What Recovery. What do I love the most about No Matter What? It's hard for me to say because there are so many things about this program that I love. I think the number one thing that comes to mind right now is how safe, seen, and heard all of our clients feel from the minute they walk through the doors. Having been a client myself a little over 4 years ago and having had that experience and getting to completely rebuild my life from the ground up in a safe environment is something that I hold so near and dear to my heart. And I think what I love most about the work I do now is being that first voice on the phone line when a new client calls or a family member calls and they have all these concerns, and I get to share with them my experience and share with them how much love you will feel the minute you walk through these doors.
Hi, my name is Malachi. I am one of the clinical techs at No Matter What Recovery. And one thing I like about working here is, as a former client, being able to just be like, hey, like, I've been in the same position. I was in these groups, and I'm able to just shed light that, like, it can get better just hour by hour, and this is just temporary. So yeah, I'm super grateful to work here and be able to just see the clients' lights turn back on and help them find themselves again.
Hello, my name is Byron. I'm the National Clinical Outreach Specialist for No Matter What Recovery. And something I love about No Matter What Recovery is the personal and genuine touch we take in treating our clients and creating their treatment plans. Saying that we provide individualized care really doesn't really scratch the surface, in my opinion. Every single staff member that we have on board knows about every single client and what they're going on. So if a client walks past us at our building, we don't feel like strangers to them. And I think that's so important for a client to be able to come in and experience that personal touch so that they feel comfortability in a world where they've likely felt very othered and unseen in other circumstances.
Hi, I'm Gannon, the Sober Living Regional Manager of No Matter What Recovery. What I love about No Matter What Recovery is the fact that we offer queer people the chance to evolve, and I get to be a part of that process.
Hi, my name is Derek Tawaniak. I'm a therapist here at No Matter What Recovery, and what I love most about this place is just how inclusive and diverse of a place it is. Whether you're looking at the staff or you're looking at the clients, you see such a broad variety of life experiences and stories, and there is just not really any replacement for that. It creates such a fun, safe, warm environment, and it's just such a privilege to be around every day.
Hi, my name is Annika Gibson, and I'm a case manager here at No Matter What Recovery Outpatient. We offer individualized care, and we have excellent representation spanning all genders, races, creeds, and religious backgrounds. We also have a number of wonderful programs and a very spirited, loving team who's here to support you in your growth and all your endeavors.
What I love most about No Matter What Recovery is that we are a queer affirming facility, and it is a safe place for any individual that's looking for help.
It means having a safe place to talk about the uncomfortability of life, especially of those in the community, the LGBT community. I wished there was a place like this around where I was getting sober. And what I love about my job is I love being a small part of seeing the twinkle come back in someone's eyes, seeing the life back in them.
My name is Jack Mall. I'm the executive director of No Matter What Recovery, and my favorite part of working for No Matter What Recovery is by far our team. I think we have the most caring, the most talented, and definitely the funniest team in all of California.
What do I love about what I do at No Matter What Recovery? Well, I am the Chief Clinical Officer, and I thought I was done. Being a clinical director of treatment centers wasn't anything I wanted to do anymore. I thought, I'm just gonna do the therapy thing, do the raising a kid thing, and working in treatment as a clinical director wasn't for me. But when Tony and Paulo came to me and said, will you please come work with us? I said 10 hours a week, part-time, and I'll oversee some things. And fast forward, it's been almost 2 years. I'm now the Chief Clinical Officer. It is definitely more than 10 hours a week, and it's an incredible experience. I love these two men that started this program. I love every staff member. I love the clients that come through here. They are so diverse and eclectic and willing and hopeful, and we have something really special here, and I'm really proud to be a part of it, and I can't wait to see the exciting things that we have in the future. So happy anniversary, No Matter What Recovery.
No Matter What Recovery to me is community. Many of us who have struggled with substances in our lives have oftentimes found places of deep despair and loneliness. And I think when we get sober, we find those trudging buddies and that community that understands what we're going through and what we've been through, and we finally feel like we belong. And I feel like that's what No Matter What Recovery is. It's finally that place where you feel like you belong. And, you know, I see it with our clients who have built friendships that have lasted years at this point. You know, it's just that sense of like family that I think is missing when we're deep in our addiction and disease.
Hi, it's Paulo, co-founder of No Matter What Recovery. I'm so excited to celebrate our 5-year anniversary. And what do I love about my job? That's such a loaded question, but I feel like my biggest joy is when I get to see the lights turn on in our clients and get to see the progress that they make in their lives along their journey. What do I love about No Matter What Recovery? I love how inclusive and affirming we are as an organization. I think that really sets us apart, and I love being able to make an impact in our LGBT community.